Hi, this is Richie DeMarco and Denise Butchko for constructingyourbrand.com. And this is part two of last week's Q&A. Last week we were asked about creating opt-ins and if they were missing out by not having one. So we thought we should turn it into a two-part. And in this segment, we're going to talk about your autoresponder and how that ties into your opt-in, what an autoresponder is, and the questions that you didn't even know you needed to ask when it comes to email marketing. So, hey, Denise, what's going on?
Oh, lots of everything, Richie. I love talking about email marketing autoresponders.
It does make some people twitch a little bit. Get that little pain in the back of your neck.
It really does. It makes people's heads spin. But the truth is, it's one of the most solid and best ways to get more leads into your business. So how would you autoresponder? Like, this is not, do I drive a Corvette or a Ferrari, is it?
No, I didn't get to that midlife crisis yet, so I don't have either
Oh,
yet.
wow.
But yeah, so I guess we should first discuss that there are programs or software that you're using to get these messages to your email list that you're creating from that awesome opt-in that you created last week.
Yeah. So the autoresponder means that you think about core content, the really important information that you as a professional, whether you're an architect, designer, that you know inherently when you're working on a project. Those are the things I want you to think about, or we want you to think about when you're thinking about creating these autoresponders. And what we mean by an autoresponder is that you will set these up after you decide on the content in your email marketing program, and they are scheduled to go out at regular basis, much like you would schedule your newsletter. Um, but that's the idea. And is that making sense so far, Richie? Can I convince you?
Yeah, no, I think we're going for somebody that's never used an autoresponder. I think we're getting them there. So
Okay.
there are software like Aweber, Mailchimp is a free one, iContact and Constant Contact. Those are all different software that you can get online, and you could dump your email addresses in. And once you have those formatted, all your information formatted to be set up to be sent out, then they will do that automatically for you.
So directing it back to creating this series of autoresponders. Again, think about what are the things, if you know, as an example, maybe you want to go through it in your mind and you're going to create 7 to 10 of these, and you're going to go through the rooms of a house if you're a closet organizer person, designer, and think about what is it that you know inherently to check or to put into a mudroom, a pantry, a master closet, and not a list of valet rail, belt rack, trash can, laundry hamper, but that there are space considerations of things, that there are design elements that make things flow more readily, that there are things that people tend to forget or overlook, that with your experience, that's the kind of information that's really valuable. It differentiates you from somebody else they might be talking to for a project. And that's the kind of thing you want to convert into written form with photos and use as part of your autoresponder series.
See, and I can hear all of the industry screaming at us right now that they're going to be giving away their best secrets and all of their industry trade secrets. And how could they do this?
How
Are
could
they making a mistake?
Here's the best analogy I've heard for that ridiculous thought is you go to a restaurant and the chef gives you the recipe. You have this awesome meal, gives you the recipe. The odds of you going home and actually making it versus going there again in a month on a Friday night are pretty slim. And if you're gonna, if the person is gonna do it themselves, they were never really your customer. And if they're not, then they become a customer that trusts you even more, delights in working with you, and is happy to compensate you for helping them solve their problem. Or even if their problem is, I'm starving, I need that pasta dish.
I agree. I think McDonald's did a video, didn't they, where they gave away the recipe to their secret sauce on YouTube. You could probably still Google that. It's probably still up there.
Exactly. So if that is your thinking, that you're scared, oh my gosh, well, that I mean, information is everywhere. It's a level playing field. We could go off on a tangent about this, but if that is your thinking, I don't know what you need to do something different.
That's right. So, all right. So let's bring it back to autoresponders.
Yes. So the idea is to create that core content, evergreen content, not related to a holiday, not related to a current event, but something that is timeless, that you know that most that the consumer doesn't, because you're selling to the consumer, that you can utilize to establish your expertise, differentiate yourself, share great information. I know great information is subjective, but and that is the kind of thing that you have to come up with for content for these autoresponders.
Right. And for those of you that don't understand or aren't really following 100%, so as somebody opts into your list, they automatically get added to the top of the autoresponder and they automatically get into the cycle. So if you're sending out a weekly message to somebody that just downloaded your opt-in, assuming they're interested in closets, they download your opt-in, and now they're going to be in that in that flow. So no matter when they come in, they start at the top and work through the next 7 or 10 messages. And hopefully by the end of that, now they're comfortable enough with you that they're going to call you for that project.
Yes. Another example. Here we are, Richie and I. We are giving you broadcast after broadcast, blog post after blog post, information everywhere that really, because we like sharing it, we have fun learning it, and we have fun teaching it, and we are working to work with our clients to help them use these tools to grow their business. So we're here giving you info, giving you information in Gary Vaynerchuk terms. It's jab, 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 right hook. So at some point, every once in a while, we are going to ask for a sale. We are going to ask you to buy something, and you can say no, you can unsubscribe, or you can say yes and be like part of this awesome thing. So that is a concept that we're talking about, right?
That is, you hit it right on the head, Denise. That is exactly right. That's it.
Yay.
So that is a little bit about autoresponders. If you would like more information about autoresponders, setting up an opt-in, or some sort of content management to help you with that, please feel free to reach out to us, email us. There will be links below and to last week's episode. And keep those questions coming, because without them, we wouldn't have a show. So thank you so much. And that's it, constructingyourbrand.com. Bye, Denise.
Bye, Richie.